KeAndre, Alex, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. What's going on, buddy?
What's good? What's good?
What is going on? Are you ready for bad dad joke?
Absolutely.
I'm always ready.
All right, cool. Why did Piglet have his head in the toilet?
I don't know.
You're right there. He was looking for poo.
Ew.
Here we go.
That's a
Episode
good
2, season 2 of the Bad Dads podcast. Yes, it is very gross. It is very gross.
That's funny.
Very, very gross. Thank you for listening to my bad dad jokes. Let's get into the episode, guys.
Welcome to the For Dads podcast.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2, season 2 of the For Dads podcast. I am one of your hosts, Vince. We got a full house. We got the whole crew here. We have Tyler, KeAndre, Alex. What is up, fellas? What's going on?
Not much, man. Not much at all. I'm still adjusting to life.
when are you ever like not, right?
Bro, it's exhausting, yo. Like, it's frustrating.
Right.
Nah, it's all right.
All right. Well, before we dive into it, I want everyone who's listening and watch us on there, hit that subscribe button, hit the plus button. Come listen to us. And we also hope that you write to us as well, which is at 4dadspodcast@gmail.com. We got an Instagram page, we got a Facebook page, and we're opening up a YouTube page. So you guys, somebody, what is up? Hit me up with a struggle of the week. What you got?
Struggle of the week. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be?
So no, I got a struggle of the week, right? So as y'all know, I've been building in my attic, right? So so we got all the plumbing done, everything's done, flushing the toilet and shit, but the pump just keeps running. So now I'm like, damn, I bought this like a year ago. I don't even know where the receipt is at. Like, it's all messed up. So my thing is, like, I'm gonna have to buy a whole new motor for like $1,000. This is so stupid. You know what I mean? But it was weird because what ended up happening was there was two wires that was touching each other. So it runs right now. So I'm good. I'm stress free. It's running now. It's running properly.
Nice. I know one of those for myself when it came to a struggle was the fact that my daughter is now getting more in the rebellious mode, and I think it has to do with her wanting to have more attention. I feel like we probably given our son a bunch of attention because he has a bunch of milestones that he's doing right now, right? So he's walking, he's starting to like say a few words, he's starting to be more interactive, he has a personality and everything like that. And I don't know if it's affecting my daughter, because now she just wants to be bossy in everything. She wants to do everything independently. She wants to take away stuff from her little brother. She wants to just, catch an attitude with me for no reason. Now she's playing favorites with the parents, and it's kind of just, and now we're getting pissed off a little bit. So it's kind of like the intentional crying, just so you can get the other parent in to switch out, stuff like that. And
toddler regulators, they're that's crazy.
For real. And I'm dead serious. And it's to the point where, I see it coming. Like, she's crying, she's turning around, looking at the door, waiting for mom to come in. I was just like, yo, nope, it ain't happening. So when mom come in, she's just like, nah, we gotta. She's doing this, she's doing that, and she's doing this, and we're not negotiating. And it's the same with her. If she was to say it to me, and you're like, well, those are rules, but we're having a tough time adjusting with that, but we'll see how it goes. What about you, Tyler?
Yeah, that's a real struggle, Vince, and I think what you picked on a really good point there. I think you and Erica being on the same page is definitely what's gonna help that out. So clap again for you on that one. That's a hard one, bro.
Clap.
Mine is
clap.
Right. Yeah, mine is a little deeper, I guess. I'm just looking for suggestions. My struggle of the week is that my doctor, my pediatrician, called and mentioned that after my son's 1 year appointment that he has a very small amount or trace of lead in his blood. right? And so it's within like it's a very small amount. It's not anywhere near the the outside safe zone of what that is. But it leads me to believe that because the home that I bought, being that it's made before 1970, um, has some like lead dust or particles of lead somewhere in the house. So now the struggle of the week for us is that we have to try to find and determine where that source could be, and try to eliminate it. So it's not like a finite thing where we know what the problem is. It's like now we just got to search and search and search and search and search and search, and then wait for the next blood report to come back and show that there is no lead, and then we can say that we're good. So it's like I don't even know what to do. So I'm just cleaning.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting that you say that, just because like, how do you handle that? And is it something that like kind of just you're saying it passes through eventually at time if there's no lead in detection or what?
Yeah, it's a first for me. That's why I'm putting it in the Four Dads group. And any of the listeners that are listening, you got any notes or any tips for a similar situation? Please let me know. But I think at this point, it's just what my pediatrician said was, just try to clean corners, cracks, crevices as much as possible, because there's a such thing like lead dust, and try to get rid of as much of that as possible. So that is my struggle of the week. I'm looking for help.
Good luck with that. I mean, you guys, please write in and help us out, because we don't know what the hell we're doing half the time. So, KeAndre, you guys saying?
Honestly, it's I never have a struggle of the week because sometimes stuff drags on. I think as your kids get older, the struggles don't become week to week. Because when they're little, they change so much. Like, oh, they like this, or they're like this. They cry when this happens, or they won't cry, or something like that. But like now that my boys are in school, right? Like they like have a hard time sometimes with homework. And honestly, my struggle and maybe their struggle, I don't really know how to do their homework now. Like they do all types of stuff. I was like, I didn't do this when I was 7. Like they like pushing like school like real early on them, like certain math. I'm like, and then they have to, and then I have one who's like not very good at in school, so the struggle really is about how to get his confidence up so he can like think that he knows the answer to these problems. Right. So it's the struggle is like homework, honestly, doing homework with your kids, because one, you might have a hard time and they might have a hard time. It's trying to figure out I'm like, half of the time I try to figure out, if I was the teacher, what would I be trying to do? Right. And sometimes they send it home. They send home these 2-3 page packets, and it's like a bunch of stuff that I was like, I don't even remember doing this at all.
Hey, you know what I think they need to do? They need to release some type of parent packet edition that you get all the answers to via email or something like that for the curriculum of the year. So you can look at that homework assignment and be like, yo, all right, I know what the hell I'm doing. Because you may get to a point where you get to school, you're like, oh, I don't know this shit. Kind of like what you are right now. It comes to a point where everyone's probably like, every dad, every parent, something like that is going to hit to a point where it's just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. So good luck, son. You don't want to do that to your kid, so.
And then I text back and forth with the teacher too, like on this app that the all the parents are on. So now we're like, I sending her pictures of the homework, and then I'm trying to do it with my son, and then he's telling me, well, that's not how the teacher did it. I'm like, well, I'm not the teacher. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, so I have to like text the teacher, and like, it's a lot. And honestly, I talked to a lot of people about it too, because I'm like, I can't be the only one over here confused at home trying to help my son with his homework. And the teachers are like, or some of the parents say the same thing. It's like they don't always. It's so simple that you forget how to do like the simple stuff, and then they do it differently in school.
Well, I'll pray for you, boy. I don't know what to do. Again, you guys write in. Let us know, please. We're just four dads trying to make it in life.
Yo, get on Chat GPT.
There you go. There you go. Guys.
It's got you.
If you haven't heard about Chat GPT, Google it. Pretty soon.
Get on it.
You don't have to.
Get on it.
You'll know. All right. And for that, we are going to move on to our second and our new topic section, which is this or that. For those who haven't checked in our first one, it is another version of Would You Rather. So first up, we are banging these out in order. You guys ready? Ready to go?
Absolutely. Let's get it.
All right. KeAndre, you coming first. Rapid fire. Are you ready?
Right. Let's go.
All right. Would you rather get hunted down by Hulk or Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Why?
Because I'd rather just Wolverine just stab me, stab me, whatever. End it real quick. Wolverine, I'm not getting punched by Hulk. That's it. I'd rather get stabbed by Wolverine than punched by Hulk.
All right. Alex.
Even though, I don't know.
Alex, coming to you. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I guess a horse-sized duck.
Why?
Yep.
Why? I don't know. They got two legs. I'll kick one, they'll triple fall, and I'll just run. I don't know. Bro, I don't know. Maybe be slower. I don't know. No idea.
No, that's a lot.
That's a lot of fighting. That takes one rather than 100.
Can you imagine with like 100 little horses just like kicking you in the shin or some shit like that? Should probably hurt.
Yeah, nah.
All right, Tyler, coming to you. Would you rather sleep naked in a sewer or lie in a tub of vomit?
I had an answer for the other two. This is bullshit, Vince.
I know, that's why I'm sure.
Sleep naked in a sewer, I guess. Because I can, find dry spots and, spots that look like they're okay. But just like laying in it, that's disgusting. That's absolutely gross. That smell alone would fart. I'm a sympathetic vomiter too, so that would make me vomit just looking at the vomit. So I'd have to keep my eyes closed.
All right, we'll get off of nasty topics. KeAndre, coming back to you. We got one more. Everyone got one more. It's talking about more of a dad perspective. KeAndre, would you rather babysit for a child who won't stop screaming or a child who won't stop breaking things?
Oh no, I'd rather just stop screaming because breaking things is gonna piss me off. For real. Like,
hey, stop
you walk around.
Put on headphones. I'm good.
I'm like, go ahead, stop screaming. Like, there was times where my son wouldn't stop screaming, and I'm just like, you don't have to scream. But I'm like, I think I was talking to Alex about it the other day. If you're not hungry, right? You're not tired, right? You're not like dirty diaper or something, right? And if I'm still picking you up and I'm holding you, and you sitting here still screaming, I'm like, well, all right, you're gonna have to scream then, because if you're fine,
right?
Like, what else you want me to do?
I got you. Alex, coming back to you. Would you rather have a kid with an odd smile or an odd laugh?
I'll go with the odd laugh.
Why?
I'll go with the odd laugh. I don't know, because I find everything funny. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I mean, a smile is everything. You know what I'm saying? A good smile could brighten up a room.
There you go.
So, yeah, at least he's laughing.
There you
know what I'm saying? Right.
That's true. Tyler, coming to you. Last one. Would you rather your child be lucky or talented?
Talented.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I can drive talent. You can foster talent. You can teach after talent. Luck is like so hit or miss. Like, maybe I'm gonna make the shot this time, or maybe I'm gonna throw this shit over the backboard. I'm with that.
I feel you. All right, that's our topic, gentlemen. That is our topic. Now we are going to be moving over into the main topic. That is dads, families playing second fiddle. All right. Many times dads feel that their life revolves around their spouse and their children, as they should. With that, They often find themselves being with the wife's family as opposed to their own. So the question I propose to the group is, do you feel that as a dad, your side of the family is sometimes put on the back burner and sometimes plays second fiddle? Why is this the case from your experience? And do you think there is a way to change this? I'll open it up to you guys.
So here's the thing. So I feel like I try to spread the love between both sides of the family, right? But my wife's side of the family, like her parents live maybe about a quarter mile away from us. They're retired, so they're with the kids a lot more in nature because they watch the two little ones while my other one goes to school. Um, so as far as being second and stuff like that, I feel like as far as our family, we're pretty even, but by nature because of her parents being retired and being able to help us with our children, which we're blessed about. I don't know. I
All
mean,
right.
like I said, we try to do it evenly, but by nature.
Yeah. Myself, what I think about planning, right? And I bring it back to the most simplistic level. And my wife's the planner in the house. I'll be the first to admit that. So when it comes to the planning, with that, there may be times that doesn't fully suit my family, as in like they can't come at that time or they can't do something in a certain time, or it just doesn't fit our schedule. And therefore it may put things on the back burner a little bit. And the flip side of that too is that on her side of the family is multiple people who are retired, whereas mine isn't. So then they have that open time to come engage and hang out with them, where my family just does not have the time to do that. So it's a very finite like way of doing this, but I also feel like I also can be the one to initiate that with my family as well going forward. So if I feel strongly about something, I have to be the voice of that reasoning and say, no, we need to do something here. We should do this. We should do that. So that's an initial thought that I have from there.
You and Alex both pick on great points, but I think it's also has a little bit to do with circumstance and your environment. I think with the birth and the process that takes place in the fourth trimester, or post birth, I think everybody is so concerned with the mother and the mother's health and all of the things that go along with that, because they're the person who birthed the child, that initially on the precedence is already set where it's like everybody kind of take care of this person, which is the mom's family. The mom's family is usually pretty involved because they want to make sure that their child is okay. And everybody else is kind of just like understanding, like, like we know we all love you and we're there and we support you. But as it stands right now, it's like those people get like the first sense of like, I got to be there and I got to be around. And so then I think what we end up doing as fathers is that we just set that precedence, like, well, these people were around initially to help. So these are the people that I'm just going to use over and over again, because by, nature, they've developed those relationships. But to my specific situation, and I don't know if anybody actually like, it's true on my side. It's absolutely true. The message that you are delivering for this topic is true. My family definitely is more, based with my wife's side of the family, and that's for me specifically just because of geography. Right. My family is located in the Northeast, in the West Coast, and so it just doesn't make sense for them to be the prime family that's visited. It's just by design, I guess. But I could also enhance that, like you said, Vince, and increase that to make it more 50-50. The problem is, do I have the energy right now to do that? Not with two young kids, but I think eventually we can, the needle can shift a little bit back to the middle.
Yeah, that's how I feel when it comes to like, dads. I feel like a lot of us are so relaxed that we're kind of just like, fuck it. I don't care. We're all right, you know? and
As long as the kid's good.
exactly. You're just like,
That's a true statement.
yeah, as long as my kids are all right and the family's okay and the wife's okay, yeah, fuck it, whatever. You know, but
100.
you know, we also should think about the flip side of that, of Tyler, what you had mentioned in the first episode or stuff like that. And when we speak about interracial relationships, of having both viewpoints in both sides of the families, right? So it can be some instances where my daughter may go to like my sister's house or something like that and feel uncomfortable being there because of the
Right.
rash and the way that my family acts. And it's not wrong. It's not wrong on her part. It's not wrong on my sister's part or everything. It's just how we grew up. And she just hasn't been exposed to it that much. And the more they get exposed to it, the more comfortable they feel. You know, it should be on vice versa on both sides. But it's a growing process for sure for parents. But you know, there's a time to say screw it, and there's a time to say, all right, let's get them together and stuff like that. And also life.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For a
right.
healthier relationship, you better pick your battles, because I don't even know if that's a battle I'm trying to pick early on. You know,
Shit, let me tell you.
that ain't one of them.
coming to you, KeAndre. You got anything?
It's harder for me because I'm away from my whole family. You know, everybody's on the East Coast, so there's really not a chance of it being like one or the other. It's just one, you know, and until I take them over. But
Right.
the relationship, you know, between either side is it's like because of geography. You know, I'm on the West Coast, they're on the East Coast.
Right.
But I do have a comment though. I was thinking about what you were saying when you said interracial, because you know we get like, oh, whatever, you know, like you know how we were just saying.
Yeah.
But when you think about it and you think about two different cultures, right? Like what happens like when they grow up and you know, like for instance, my kids should consider themselves black, but half of them is only black, right?
Right.
But I would hate for them to consider themselves black and then get around black people as like adults or whatever age and not really feel comfortable. And then, you know, you never know, like they could get teased, they can get something for like not knowing culture,
Right.
right? Because it's just how people are, you know, especially growing up. You know, if you're calling yourself one thing, know about it, right? So, but if you never take your kids or you never show them or you never like introduce them to the other side of their culture, especially when they're interracial, then they're gonna like be ignorant about certain things and certain situations.
Right.
And I think you kind of set your kid up for failure that way, you know. But that's just a comment, you know. It wasn't really the topic, but
yeah, no,
it,
it bleeds into it as well. And I know that you and Tyler being, you know, placed in different locations with your families in different locations, it is tougher and everything, but it's probably so much easier for you guys to say fuck it.
Yeah, it is easier because you don't have much of a choice.
You're right. But then it's also putting on the pressure on you to take the initiative to say, hey, no, I want to go see my family, right? Because it's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day stuff that you're doing that you can kind of forget about it. Not intentionally, it's just unintentionally that just happens, right? So, but no.
In today's world, though, you know, we've got so much diverse technology that kind of helps with this. So I'm FaceTiming like weekly with family, you know, so that not for nothing, my kids can at least know who they are when they see them, and it's not like, who the hell are you? Like, you know, because kids are really standoffish if they don't know who you are. They're not even gonna approach you, you know.
Oh,
but I've got
for sure. They'll give you that crooked look too. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. That's absolutely true. I just got it's like everybody's got nicknames. They know who they're talking to, and they can request who they want to speak to and request who they don't want to speak to. So it's like, wow, the relationship is harder. It's kind of enabled us more to ease that a little bit. Definitely not the same, but a little better, you know.
No, I hear you. Is it like a rite
Do we
of
take
what?
Do we take count of everybody? everybody in this chat, does everybody feel like it's the wife's side is more prominent than the dad's side? Did you guys say that? I know it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me personally, yeah. I would agree with it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? I mean, it's not a detriment. That's okay. That's okay. It's just that we just have to, acknowledge it. And, if you want to get more involved with the family, take the initiative with it. So,
I mean, that could also be how I feel about my wife's family. What if they're just fucking awesome? Right. I just want my kids to be around them.
Exactly. That is true. All right, man. That's our main topic. To conclude, if you want to take the initiative, take the initiative. If not, fuck it. That's it. So
yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that strain.
There you go. And for that, we need to take it to the quote of the episode. Who wants to fire that off?
All right. So with the quote of the day, we have, as a father is someone you look up to, no matter how tall you grow.
Hey.
That's pretty cool. Because I'm pretty short, so
Who made that? Kevin Hart?
Muggsy Bogues.
That's good.
No, I disagree for the tall people, man. I disagree.
Well, hey, thank you, audience. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for everyone. Hit that subscribe button. Come check us out. We will see you in number 3 later.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Bye.